Hey, Don here. Okay, back with another live stream. I actually made it back today to doing another stream and making sure everything works before I get started. Yeah, it looks good. And okay, so I'm gonna go outside and blow out that computer and get started working on upgrading my mom's computer to Fedora, from Fedora 14 to Fedora 27. And first, it's been in there for a long time and her room and hasn't been blown out, so go out there and blow it out, bring it back in, and get started. Take it all one thing at a time here. Let me see. Yeah, since I'm taking off, I'm going to close the browser. I'm using my laptop to preview my stream, but I won't be able to see that when I'm outside. Okay, now when I go outside, I've got a camera out there streaming one over my Wi-Fi. When I go out there, it'll take me a while to walk out there, but you'll be able to hear me the whole time on my wireless mic through my other camera that I'm wearing here on my little satchel. Okay, let's go. Should still be able to hear me, but you won't see me until I get out there. All right. I don't, well, this is the way I have a wireless mic by plugging a lapel into a camera. But anyway, let's get going. Okay, out the front door. Fixing to be around there. I hope my audio is going to be somewhat in sync. Here I am. Hey, I think it's probably kind of low for me, but I wanted to show what I was doing more than me anyway, so get this out. If there's a little delay, well, I did my best. That's all I can say. Okay. Get a screwdriver. This chair, I'm end up banging into my camera. Got to get a screwdriver out. Okay. Could have done that earlier, but really didn't even think about it. Okay. I think I'll put these in my pocket so that no, I'll put them over here on the desk. I don't want to blow them away with the air blower, laying them right here while I'm working. If you can see that, that's my carburetor off my Blazer. I haven't got that back on there yet. I got to rebuild it and then put it back on there. Here we go. Oh yeah. This is it looks cool when it's on. This is a case with lights on it. Trying to put my screwdriver in my. I have shorts that I like, pants, jeans, and shorts that I like to wear that have a. This wire's going to have to be. Oh great! I unplugged it from the motherboard by accident. Well, that'll work. I've got the fan header. Well, actually, I guess it was made that way. How did I do? Yeah, it was made that way. It's got a splitter so that you can have more than one fan plugged into it. I was trying to unplug that, but came loose from the motherboard. I'll have to get in there and look and see where it belongs. I'm trying to find a place to lay that. I don't want that falling off of there. It's got a plexiglass cover on it. Let me get my it's going to be loud. I'm going to get my air compressor on, and yeah, it's got lots of dust in it. I wanted to see what my preview looked like. Can you see that? When I blow that fan, it makes it. I'd forgotten that. I don't know if you can see it, but it makes the lights light up in that fan. That's crazy. So yeah, you can generate electricity. Proof positive, you can generate electricity with a computer fan. It'll light up all the LEDs. Well, I used up all my air pressure. I think I'm gonna take that heatsink loose. Take the heatsink loose on the, I'm gonna separate these so I don't accidentally drag that thing off and break something. Okay, now, I'm sure you can hear the air compressor really well, but I can't really do anything about that with this condenser mic. How much trouble is it? Yeah, this is a snap-on, snap-off heatsink fan cover. So, I've got too much junk on my workbench, can't even use my workbench. It's actually my table saw bench, combination workbench, and I can't use anything out there right now. I'm trying to see how I would get that loose. I'm wondering if the latch is, yeah, there's a latch on the other side. There we go. There we go. I hadn't even thought about the CPU paste. Maybe I should freshen that up. Yeah, this thing has been together for several years now. CPU paste looks just like brand new though. But I think I will add some more when I put it back. What I wanted to do is see... Oh. Yeah, I think I will... This is not like a lot of the others. A lot of them you can't really get the fans clean without taking them apart. This one, it really didn't matter. But I'm going to add a little new paste to that. This being an AMD, this is an AMD processor, so you know they get pretty hot pretty easily. Let's see. Not sure why I had the latch on the other side. The hard to get to side. Oh, maybe because I couldn't get to the... I'm going to try swapping it. It really doesn't matter. Right now I'm just going to set it down so that no dirt will get on there. And I'm going to go get some CPU paste out of my room. And then I'll hook it back down and start blowing again. I have to go back in my room to get the CPU paste, so I will be off camera while I'm heading on in there. Let's see. I was going to say I'd try to put this up. Well, I need to leave it laying like that. I was going to try to put it up where you could see it in the camera, but I don't think you'd be able to really make anything out anyway. I just don't want it to fall. That's the main thing. All right. There's only one memory stick in there. I wonder if I have another memory stick. I might be able to double up that memory. There's a squirrel. Ran away. Okay. Oh, I can still see me running around in the garage, so I think my audio was way out of sync. That's what I would say. I didn't realize I left it like that. Or I can see the preview. I always do that because I'm usually in here. But since I'm not in here, any passerby could be watching me from in here. Wasn't that the whole point? Making a video so people can watch you? Okay, let's see. Let's get on back out there with this. Let's see. I'm going to try A lot of time I'm going to switch back to this camera if I'd have thought I would have done that. Sometimes that helps with the delay in the audio and video syncing problems. Okay, now let's go back. I just thought of something. I wonder. Since I saw that it was delayed like that, I mean, I've already walked back in here and I could see myself out there in that preview. I'm thinking, how would I do that? The lapel mic can plug into any of these cameras. Well, I've tried that before. If you try to stream audio and video on the same camera, I mean on the same stream from one camera, the delay's even worse from what I remember. That's why, one of the reasons why I go ahead and use always, well of course I want to use the wireless mic, but I am doing 2 streams this way, 1 audio, 1 video. But I've tried, and if I do audio and video together, it's even worse of a delay. So it's from what I remember. So no, I won't. I was thinking I might swap it right now. I could do it during the video. It wouldn't matter. But other than wasting more time. So instead of wasting more time, it's going to be way out of sync and I can't fix it. Sorry. Okay, so I'm going back outside now. Got me some new CPU paste and my forgot to switch my view. Okay, almost back out there. I forgot to switch my view. What was I saying? Oh, I've got this, which I guess you won't see me talking about it, a whole tube of CPU paste, and then I have what's left of this, which I've been using for years and trying to make it last till I finally got some more. I think I will go ahead and use up the rest of this before I try to use that other. And I do not know why. That would probably work just fine. I don't know why I had I can't show my work really the way I'm set up here. But I'm just going to smear some more paste on. I may smear it on the CPU itself. It doesn't really matter. I can get to this easier. I'll smear it. I'll see where it, by the imprint of the original stuff. I'm not going to clean all that off because it's in really good and clean looking shape. If it was all dry, yeah, it's not dry at all. If it was dry, I would clean it all off. Now, this is a tube of it. Oh no, I know where I got that. Friend gave it to me. He was at Fry's Electronics and he got it in a little bag for $1. I've made it last for several years. You don't need a lot of it. That's probably enough right there. Let's smear that out and see. Yep. There's already plenty on there. I just want to make sure there's new enough and soft enough paste on there to transfer that heat. Got dirty fingers now. Okay, so I guess what I'm talking about will not be what I'm actually doing, but oh well, that's the perils of live streaming. Perils of doing video over Wi-Fi, actually. Okay, so this thing is already plugged in. Where is that other fan header? The one that it unplugged from. Is that it? When I get inside, I'll find it with I'll get my magnifying glass and find it. I'd kind of like to know where it is, though. I have one here. It came off when I wasn't planning on it coming off. J panel, 1, 2, 3 pins. I think that might be it. I want it to be an audio out though. I should say fan, I think. Usually it says case fan or something like that. Let's see. That's what it usually says. What is this laying in here? Oh, that's the... Yeah, that's the plug. It's a 3-pin. Oh, JS fan, J panel. Okay, that is it. Okay, so that's where it's going to go. Now, if I can get this to hook on there, I can see what I'm doing with the hold down. Oh, that's why I did it, I bet, because I was worried about that cable going towards the case fan, but it's really not going to be able to get into it. Maybe it won't go that way. Oh, it's hitting the memory. Must have been that way for a good reason. So I'm going to figure if I did something that awkward, it was for a good reason. I wouldn't do something awkward like that for no reason. Okay, awkward as in hard to get to and all that. Things sit down, but not. This is a tight one to get everything lined up. There. Let's see if that's gonna. I don't think I've got the other side on there yet. There. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, now. That makes that wire go up and over the fan, but that's alright. Yeah, and that's so close to the memory. It's ridiculous. That's kind of a bad design. Yeah, this is a BioStar motherboard. I think they're out of business now. I don't think they were very good designs. I know they're a bad company because I had one. This one, it's kind of funny because my mistake, thinking that the motherboard was bad, I found out that they wouldn't honor their warranty. I didn't ever get to send it to them. They wouldn't let me. And but then I figured out it was actually the case fan with the intermittent case switch, the on-off switch with the intermittent open, and I replaced the switch, and it's been fun ever since. It would just try to boot up and then shut down, try to boot up and shut down. It was stuck in the in the start position. These are momentary switches, and they make momentary connection until it starts, and then it's not an on-off switch. It momentary connects until the machine gets booted up, and then I'll go ahead and hook up this fan header. Then I can plug in the Molex connector when I put the door back on there. Okay, now I'm going to stand this back up. Everything good, everything in the right place. I think I may have already pretty well got it blown out. Let's leave it like that while I blow out the power supply. I got the power supply that came with it was 450 watt. It was a kit from Tiger Direct, and it went out after several years, and I bought a Ultra. That's actually, I think, a Tiger Direct, ran 650 watt, and it's way more than it needs. Added Core 2, dual core AM, not a Core 2, but a dual core AMD. That memory. Yeah, before I crank up that thing again, I'm gonna look at this memory and see what's in there and see. I'll look in my memory box. I think my memory box is in the house right now. When I get back in there, I'll look and see if I have another stick of memory. This is 2048 PC5400. Oh, this is 2 gigabytes. 5400. But I could probably put, I think I have a couple of 512 megabytes. I probably could put a 512 megabyte in there. It might be useful since I'm going to be upgrading to Pt22 and it's going to need all the help it can get. I'd rather have same size memory. Some machines won't even work right if you don't have the same size memory, but I don't think this one would give me trouble. If I can remember right, I might have to look. I'll look at the manual first before I decide to do that. Okay, now. All right. Okay, now get this back on there. I think I'll hit this whole thing again. Oops. Drop my screwdriver. Get this connector back on there. I don't really need the screws back in the case. Just, well, I might. But I'm gonna put them in there just so the door don't. This door comes off pretty easy. I'm gonna be swapping. I'm gonna be swapping out hard drives, but I won't be doing that until after I back all this up. everything on here, back it up. That might be a day or two. I got 47 gigabytes of data to back up. I'm not quite sure. Probably, I don't know how long it'll take. Get my hoses put back up. Well, actually, I'll come back and put everything up. I'll move the camera back inside, and then I'll put all that stuff away with it. In a minute. Oh wait, no, I'll do it now. I was thinking I was going to stop the stream, but I don't necessarily have to stop it. So I'll just turn off the compressor so it won't be making so much noise. And try to roll up this hose. Got a new hose added on to my old blue one. Of course, you can't see any of them. You saw that orange hose. It's kind of unwieldy, and I've never seen any PVC or whatever this is, plastic hose stink for so long. It's been so. I got it. It's been 2 or 3 months. It still stinks. It stinks up the garage, not just when you're close to it. Pretty crazy. I saw that on the reviews, but it was $16 for a hose and air blower and everything. So I thought, well, I won't be out there smelling it every day, so I thought I'd probably be all right. And I mean, I'm not. So, but I tell you what, if I was, I would really be aggravated about that. It stinks. Really, I mean, I just figured it would just take a week or two to, cure out, finish curing. I figured they bagged it before it was dry. That's the weirdest PVC I've ever seen. So, I think that's what they call it, PVC hose. It's some sort of plastic, that's for sure. That's heavy. Ugh. There's some old machines that my friend gave me. I've messed with them and I saw what was what with them. One of them, I ended up taking I've got 4 of them that he gave me. Taking a brand new 250 gigabyte hard drive out of it. Because I think it was a Pentium 3 or something. Okay, let's see. I'm seeing what I can carry. Where's that paper? I want to make sure I don't put this in my pocket and end up with white junk all inside my pocket. But I can't carry that. Well, I'll just leave it. I'll leave it on the deck. Oh, I don't want it. I want to forget it and let the cold weather get to it. I'll put it in my pocket. There we go. Yeah. Okay, now, because I'm going to grab this case and carry it with me, and then I'll come back and get the camera. Right? Right. Okay. Now let's get to this door. Ew. I move this. If I'm gonna go this way, I gotta move this chair. Okay. I'll be back. Heading back in the house. Washer's running. We close that. Okay, now. Oh, I've forgotten left my. Let's see. Okay, oh yeah, that. Let me get back. Okay, I forgot and left my, oops. Left my, tool tray out, but that's okay because the stuff that needs to go back underneath it is back now. That's where I keep my stuff. Okay, let me put this computer over here, and I think I'll stand it up. Put it on my work table. I'll aim this camera over there at the computer, and then when I go back outside to get the other one, at least we'll be looking at something. Looking at a computer. Okay. Let me just run and get that other camera. Bring it back in. I'm walking through the house and Mom's in there fiddling around doing her stuff, and I want her to say, what? If I talk, so not talking when I'm out there. All right. Now, this thing is still working. I have to plug them in so that the batteries won't go down when you're making video, when you're streaming, when you're running the video apps, any kind of video app. So that's one of the things I have to do. I mean, you can get about 10 or 15 minutes out of them on the regular video app anyway. Doing the streaming, I don't know, actually. Okay. Of course, you can hear me because I'm streaming audio from the one I'm wearing, and it'll stream for hours. But the video, that's different. Okay. That's right, that was the garage door closing. All right, now let's get on back in there. Yep. Okay, back in here. Now, I don't really know where I want to put this. Maybe go back over here in the spot where I usually put it. Aim it towards the work area, maybe. I don't know. That will be looking over my head. Shoulder too much. Yeah, about right there, I guess. Okay. I will go ahead and plug my extension cord back in somewhere so that I can power it. This other camera. Okay, I think let me plug this in and see what's going to happen here. Yeah, it's going to dangle too far. I'm not sure how to do it. It's not something I've been doing a lot of. Oh, I probably want to put it close to my work. Then I can do like I usually do. I'll plug it in over here. Sorry. This is what happens in a live stream when you don't know what you're doing. Okay. when you don't have a production crew to do your grip work for you. Now, that's all powered up. And the camera's still going, so that's good. It's so crooked. Uh-oh, I think I just made the camera quit going. Just by touching it. No, it didn't quit. Well, it went out of streaming. Stopped streaming. I want to kill the app and open it back up. Okay. That way I think I'll be able to, if I want to switch to a close-up view of what I'm doing over here, I can do that. I think I want to be a little further away anyway. That's a little too far. My rubber bands are getting old and they're not holding as good as they used to. Okay. That'll be somewhat where I'm at. Now, what am I going to do? What's my plan? Okay, so I keep thinking I want to take that cover off, but I don't think I need it off. Made me thirsty. Gotta have a drink. Okay, yeah, I think I'll take off the safety glasses now. Put on my indoor glasses. Those are good when you're using air blower and stuff that keeps so much crap from getting in your eyes. And I can see, I wear them when I go outside to do anything really, because those are magnifying glasses. Full, not just I forget what you call it. Not just spectacles with the little bitty area. I bought some of the little bitty area bifocals. I bought some bifocal safety glasses and I couldn't use them. It drove my eyes crazy. I would look one place and I'd see through the regular plastic, look another place and I'd see through that bifocal. Couldn't use them for nothing. But those are complete. The whole lens is magnified. So wherever I look, now these are dirty. Too dirty for me to look through. I don't know how come they got so dirty. Sorry, I'm gonna have to clean them. But anyway, those are good. And these ones that I wear all the time, they're what I used to call dollar store glasses, but I don't ever get to a dollar store anymore, and I don't think they're $1 at the dollar store anymore. But I've been ordering them on Amazon and stuff over the years now. Cleaning the glasses. Sorry. Why do I apologize? I don't know. It's not like these kind of videos I'm making are great productions. Live, you're not getting any editing, so if anybody tunes in, they'll probably go away, and maybe if they come back at the right time, or if they tune in at the right time, they'll stay for a minute or two. So anyway, but if you don't know how to do any of this stuff, then it might be helpful. And if you watch the replay, you can always skip through it. Skip the boring junk. Get to the more the informational boring junk. Okay, so let's see. The other camera should be working now, just fine. That's a lot closer view. And I'll decide what I need to show on it, and I'll move it around to where I need to. Okay, so there we go. There's the side of my room you don't usually see. The old TV. I used to use that every night and watch TV, and I've just been watching my videos on the computer now. I got to where I can't see. You know how when you watch the widescreen on the CRT TV, it's really squished down and smaller. Got to where I can't make the faces out anymore. So anyway, this thing, I think I will take the cover back off. I just didn't want it falling. That's why I put it back on there. I'll take it back off, and we'll just show the inside of this machine here. Oops. This is my ratchet screwdriver. You got to turn it the right way. Okay. Guess I could just lay it down. That's what I was gonna do anyway. Try not to smash my hand as I'm doing this. Okay, let's put this up here. Now I can check my live stream on my laptop, and I probably ought to do that since I've been going a while. Okay, get my other mouse, my wireless mouse, and open up the browser. I closed it so it wouldn't be making it work hard for nothing. And let's see. When it comes up there, we will look. Okay, yeah. We still got our live stream. And I think, yep, it's working. Okay. Just leave it like that and pause it. Now, this door off here again. This time I can show it a little closer view of it. Okay. And this is always the awkward part, is this wire going to the... Last time I accidentally yanked it off the motherboard, but that doesn't completely disconnect it. So if where I can get it out of the way. So if I unplug that Molex, and I can get it out of there. Now, put this somewhere. Put it over here against the end of the bed, I guess. Okay, now let me get my other camera switched to it, and we'll probably have to re-aim it a bit, or slide the computer down some. Yeah, that'll work. Now, there. Now, this is 2 gigahertz. 2 gigahertz Athlon. I don't remember the exact type of processor. And I have a video card. I haven't been in here in so long, I don't remember what the thing has. A 250 gigabyte hard drive, SATA hard drive. And I don't know if it says anywhere on there. Yeah, GeForce 210, 512 megabyte DDR3 memory. That's the video card. And then I just looked at the memory stick outside. I took it out. It's 2 gig of memory, one stick, and there's another empty slot. I know I have some more memory. It'd be nice to put some more in it, but it would be mismatched. I know that. It's PC5300, and I do remember. Where is that box of memory? I have. I'm trying to move stuff around and everything's falling. I have some PC5300. Did I say 5400? What all do I have in here? This is 256 megabyte. That's older memory, I think. DDR. This is just DDR PC2700. Okay. This is 128 megabyte. Yeah, this is older memory. I always stick it in the memory cases when I buy any memory just to protect it. This is, oh yeah, I bought two 1 gig sticks of this is DDR memory, I know that. Yeah, DDR. And this other one, I don't see the size on it, but it's not going to be what I'm looking for. Okay, now this could be it. $512 megabyte PC2, 5300. So I believe that's exactly what I was thinking, and I could put one of those in there. I think what I'll do is leave it as it is for now, and then I think I'll do a memory. How can I do that? Not a regular old memory test. Mem test won't tell me the speed, I don't think. I need to find out the speed, do a test that does the memory speed, and then put it in there. I don't know if that's really going to matter. What matters is, does it seem, can you see any difference when you're running applications? I'll try it without it and then try it with it and see. But I'm not going to do that now, because that's not my goal. That would just be a perk to make it maybe run a little better. Now, I might do it before I actually install the operating system. But right now, today, I want to get it set up, plugged in, and I guess I'll leave it on this table for the backup sequence here. It's getting hot in here. It's a nice day and it's really warming up. Turn on my little fan. Yeah, guess I could have left my camera on the other one to show what I was doing. Yeah, so anyway, that's what's in there. I'm gonna leave it all just like it is. It runs perfectly, but it's Fedora 14. I need to upgrade because Firefox is not getting updated anymore. So where's that lid? Put the lid back on it. I just wanted to show it. And switch back. Okay. Plug this back in. But I like when you see them on. If you don't like lights on your case, you wouldn't like it. But I like them. I have this one and that one over there with the same case. And the reason I have two is because the first one got damaged in shipment, and they sent me another one for free. And make sure nothing's come loose with me jacking around in here. And so when I built this from the Tiger Direct kit, I ended up with two cases. They used to be real good. I used them for 15 years at least, I think. Then they got to where they weren't so good anymore, and I really don't. Well, and one thing is, nobody sells big desktops anymore except for quote gamer PCs, and they're really expensive. And they're not even the ones they call gamer PCs aren't even as powerful as a run-of-the-mill desktop, as far as I'm concerned. Unless you spend $1,500 on your kit. But anyway, I still like desktops better than laptops. I mean, you can hook up your laptop to your monitor and stuff, but they just don't have the video memory capability. Of course, I'm splitting hairs over the one I'm using is a commercial. It's for commercial. It's that Lenovo Wi-Fi. It's quad core, 4 gig of RAM, but only 256 megabyte of video memory. Half of what this has got, and that's nothing these days. Everybody, every card you can get a 2 gigabyte card for $35 usually, or you could last year. I haven't looked in a while, but anyway, I haven't built a new computer because I have other things. That one that I'm using was given to me, and it's been getting me by. Actually, I've really been getting into. I've always knew that servers, you could get old servers for cheap, but I knew that the video was the drawback, the video memory. But I found out a few months ago that people have been. Well, they've actually came out with some that have a video card slot, but also people figured out ways to kind of almost hack in a video card. So that's what I'd like to do, but I can't run one in here. It's too noisy and too much heat. But that's what I'd really like to do, is get a server and use that as my machine. One or two of them. But I'd have to run it in another room or something, or put it in a closet and then put a vent out the top of the closet so the heat could get out or something. But anyway, Right now, I'm not going to do anything like that. Okay, I'm doing good just to get this junk right here done. Okay, now where's my power cable that I'm going to plug into this? I think I have one over there. Beside the bed. I'll have to move this table and everything else to get to it, though. So I guess I'm going to lay this down so I can roll the table with this on it. And I have to move my camera. Making videos sure does complicate. I like doing it. I really do, but it complicates everything. Okay, it's hard enough for me to just think of what I'm doing, much less how to get the video to work out and do what I'm doing. So, paper towel that's a little bit dusty but not too dirty yet over there. Now I hope I have one of these that I can get to one of these power cables. I think maybe I threw it under the bed. I was trying to where I could get to it easy. There it is. If you can remember where it was, you can get to it easy. Oh! Okay, I need that. I'll just drop that on the floor. Now, get around here and get a network cable off of this other machine that I'm not using. I'm gonna want network. I don't know that I'll need it, because really what I was thinking, I'm so used to doing everything over the network, but that's not what I'm doing today. I'm gonna plug in my USB backup drive to this machine and back it up straight to it. Then it won't be going through the network. It won't. I already tried that. I had it all hooked up. You know, Mom's computer's on the network, of course, and I was backing it up over the network, and something made it fail, and it ran for hours and then didn't get finished. So that's why I decided to do this. And so I just thought, well, it'll get a lot faster write speeds. I think her network card's 100 megabits. I've got a couple of machines that are gigabits, and I have a gigabit router now. But if your machine don't have a gigabit card in it, then you ain't going to get any faster than 100 megabits. And USB 2.0 will do what, about 450 top or something megabits. So I'm glad it's nice and pretty today, especially since I could go outside and do that. But it's going to be awful hot running this thing. What time is it? Yeah, I guess it's still early enough to let it run. And on that, doing that backup, I want to start it too late, that's for sure. So I'm going to get my network hooked up. Probably don't need any get the power hooked up. Probably don't, I won't turn the power switch on until I'm ready for it to come on. Sometimes when they've been unplugged, they'll just come on. I need video. Crap. I was going to say I could just use my wireless keyboard that I'm using on my laptop. I could just unplug it, because I can always use the controls on the laptop, but I got to have video to see what I'm doing on the thing. So in order to have video, I need, let's see, what's the machine that she's going to be using, which is down here. Down here, it's not working so good. I can't go but so far from where my cables are laying. Let's see. I think I'm going nuts. Now, let's see, wake up machine. Now here's what I was thinking. I was going to show what I got going on down here. Okay. Switch over to where I'm going. Okay. These little house shoes are... Got my real boots on today. When I went outside, I thought I may as well wear my real boots. Okay, so down there, under all that, this is a computer rack. Actually is a computer rack that I got back in 2000. I had a job working in the telecommunications business, installing stuff in telco offices. They call them telcos. The telephone company central offices. And a guy in another company was replacing his rack with a new one. And he said, we were talking to me and my buddy that worked together, and he said, hey, you want this? And we wanted it for audio gear. We were really into that at the time. And he said it was a 19... Oh. Okay. My medicine's here. I gotta go get my medicine. I'm gonna stop the stream and then come back. That's really all I can do.